welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. It's me, Sims, and today I have a very exciting video. We have a createasim video for my new Let's Play Heir. I don't know if you guys keep up on like community posts ever on like people's channels, but I like to post them, to be honest. So if you're a follower of like my channel, a subscriber, that's the word on YouTube, of my channel, always look on my community tab because I might be posting things on there. But I mentioned something about wanting to start a new Let's Play now that I'm a little bit more free this summer, and I want to do a very story-based Let's Play, nothing like a challenge. I just cannot stick to challenges whatsoever because I feel like I'm too focused on completing tasks over like my actual Sims and like making my gameplay fun. So I'm doing a legacy, not challenge, just a legacy for the Greenwood legacy. This is our Sim, Chandler Greenwood. I think that is such a fun name. I really love this Sim. You'll actually see in this video, I had a hard time with this Sim. Making her, giving her an outfit, choosing her hair. I cut out a lot of like things related to like hair, outfit, and like makeup. But when it came to actually creating this Sim and like her face stuff, I tried to keep as much of that in as possible so you can kind of see like my thought process when actually creating the Sim themselves. But yeah, I think maybe it's because I know she's going to be like a Let's Play Sim, and I haven't had like a Let's Play on my channel in literally like 2 years almost. I think that's why I was literally so picky with her, and I want to get like as like precise as possible. And even at the end of the day, like there was a few things I actually forgot to record, or I ended up like doing after I stopped my recording, or I ended up changing. I forgot to give her a face shadow, which is something I love to do with all my Sims now. And I also changed her eye color, so it's not as green. I went with like more of like a very muted green, like almost like borderline like a gray green. You'll see in the first part of this Let's Play, whenever that ends up being, hopefully within like the next week or so. I can't confirm any dates, so I'm so sorry about that. But hopefully not too far away. I still do need to make the house for this Sim and like place down some friends for her. If you guys didn't see my community post, I mentioned that I want you guys to have like a huge say in this Let's Play, and I want you guys to kind of make Sims for one, and also kind of vote on certain decisions throughout the Let's Play, because I said this is it's going to be very story focused. I want you guys to give your opinions, maybe say what you would want to happen with like certain Sims that she meets, or like maybe like certain small things. Like you'll see later in the video, I made her a dog lover. Maybe you guys can decide what like her first pet ends up being, like what kind of dog breed she has, stuff like that, small stuff. But I think it'd be fun. But yeah, the community post basically says, so since I'm planning a new Let's Play, I want you guys to be involved in it. I'm gonna let you vote for certain decisions and even make Sims for the series. So if you guys want to do that, leave them under the gallery. Under hashtag Apple Sims Legacy. I really hope that's not already taken, or I haven't already used that one. But yeah, if you want to leave Sims, leave them there. And then I'll probably just give them like tiny makeovers using like my like whatever CC I have in my game already, in like my CC style. Like obviously, if you guys have similar CC that I have in my game and you use it, or even if you don't have CC, then but if you have the same items, then I'll leave those on the Sims. I'll just like adjust them accordingly to kind of what my Sim style is, but I won't do like any major touch-ups or anything, because I really want you guys to create Sims for the series. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, I think that's like the major thing I want to get out of the way. I'm gonna like talk a little bit about this Sim before I like ramble on anymore. But this is Chandler Greenwood. You'll see I even struggled to pick her traits because like I have an idea in mind for what the sim is going to be like her house, her personality, like what her storyline's gonna end up being. But when it came up to like traits, I just felt like the traits in the Sims are like weren't what I was looking for, but I ended up making her a perfectionist. I ended up making her a music lover, and then I ended up making her a dog lover. I said that already. But yeah, fun fact about the music lover trait. Originally I was gonna get her to be into DJing, but I was like, I didn't see that once like I made her and like yeah, I was just like, no, I see her doing like something more soft, like the guitar. So you'll see her skills are like pottery, guitar, stuff like that. And even horseback riding. I might actually have this let's play take place in Chestnut Ridge. That's what it's called. I almost forgot what it's called. We'll see. I honestly don't really love the expansion pack. What's it called? Horse Ranch. I barely touch it. I'm not that fond of it, to be honest. But perhaps we'll make her live down there. I have to decide still where I kind of want to have her living. So maybe if you want, you guys can vote what world she lives in. I am missing a few packs, so I don't have um for rent, I don't have the life and death, and I don't have the love struck. But I think I have like every other expansion pack, and I'm missing like the game packs that are kind of like werewolves, Journey to Batu. What else is what was there? Realm of Magic, Strangerville, like that one. Those ones I don't have, so none of those worlds. But any other world, comment down below where you think you'd see this sim living based off her like style. I did not record all her outfits, unfortunately. I'll show you all her outfits in the first part of the let's play. But I did do her 3 everyday wears, which I even just struggled with her everyday wears. So imagine if I recorded all her outfits. My laptop was actually on the verge of dying by the time I finished recording this, and if my laptop's charging, I can't record using OBS. It just like it slows down everything like crazy, like it lags to the point where it's like unwatchable. So if it wasn't that bad or if it didn't take me that long, I totally would have recorded all her outfits. Also, this video would have been super long if I did that. I think it's already maybe almost 20 minutes. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it's actually that long. I think it's more like 15 or something. But okay, let's focus and let's talk about Chandler Greenwood. She is going to own a pottery shop in wherever town I end up placing the pottery shop. Like I said, gotta figure that out. And I think her aspiration is to be a mentor, so I think eventually I want her, like, her main goal is to be able to, like, teach things like the guitar and, like, pottery. Like, I definitely seeing her being, like, someone who is kind of like that teacher role. Like, I don't think she would have, like, the actual, like, teaching career by any means, but I think she's, like, just, like, that kind of, like, caregiver vibe, honestly. Like, that's the vibe she gives me 100%. Like, she would be, like, that, like, the, like, mom friend for sure. She definitely, like, would be very, like, emotional even, like, if, like or, like, in the sense of I keep saying, like, I'm so sorry. Um, what's it called? When you an empath. She's a total empath. I get that vibe for her for sure. So just total mom friend. She wants to be a teacher. Just like overall, like I should have given her the good trait. I feel like that matches the sim a lot, but I didn't want to give her the good trait just in case we ended up making some messy voting decisions, down the line with this let's play. So I didn't give her that, but I definitely see her overall being like a pretty good person. But yeah, she wants to teach a class in her pottery shop one day once obviously her skill is high enough. Because I don't want to I'm gonna have her start off with a house and maybe even start off with a pottery shop for the first part, but I don't want to have her skills already too advanced because I definitely want to do that while I play with her, or else when I play off camera, like, it's not going to be as exciting because, like, obviously I want to save majority of the story stuff for on camera, but I also want to be able to progress off camera where I can. But yeah, I think that's why I don't want to do anything too advanced. Originally I was going to make her a sibling and have them live with her, but I honestly, I just, even though I see her having like that total like parental like guidance-y vibe, I see her as the only child. I really do. So I didn't end up giving her a sibling. I'm reading off like my phone notes app that like I created the other day when I was thinking of like what I wanted this sim to be like, by the way. Oh, actually, I don't want to say two of the other things because that might give away some stuff for the Let's Play, so I'm not going to say those two. Like I already said, I wrote down maybe also does DJing jobs, but I don't see her doing like DJ. If you guys think she could do DJ stuff, like totally vote. I just didn't see it for the sim, but maybe if that's something you guys want to see, then vote. Like I said, I want to try to like branch out a little bit with this legacy. Things I don't normally do. Like I haven't really touched upon pottery and like shops too much. I did a little bit of off-camera gameplay, like not off-camera, but like personal gameplay. When I first got business and hobbies, that was the first pack in a very long time where I bought it when it launched. And I really do enjoy it. Like I did enjoy it because I haven't touched up on it too much recently, but I really do love it. I think it's really fun. And it does add to the game. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get like a pottery shop going with her. Um, and she might live above her shop. I don't know yet. I don't. It de- it depends. I might not have her live above her shop. I might. But that was all I kind of wrote in my notes that I can kind of say about her. It's also really okay. This is ironic. I always envisioned this sim to have a very green color scheme. Like I thought like greens and like navy blue and like beige. I always thought of this color scheme when I was thinking about this sim before I named her Greenwood. That just happens to be a coincidence. I was just honestly trying to think of like interesting last names for like a legacy series. Like I love the Sheffield legacy because to me, maybe it's just like nostalgia, but like that rings to it, like that. Like I'm like, ooh, okay, like it grabs my attention a little bit. I feel like a strong last name when you like put it with the word legacy really will help capture attention. So I was like trying to think of last names. At first it was gonna be Graham. Um, but then I came across Greenwood and I was like, ooh, it feels like very fancy. And like that is obviously not the vibe of this sim at all. But I loved it for her. I was like, Greenwood. Wow. And I liked it. So I went with it. I pre-planned out her name ahead of time, obviously, as you see me typing. But yeah, I think my main problem with this createasim, to be honest, is I touched upon her face a little bit too much. I think she started off as a way cuter sim when I first did her face tweaking, compared to throughout the rest of me constantly editing her face throughout this createasim. I just think the more I tweaked her, the more she ended up looking like Sims I've already made before. And that kind of disappoints me because I wanted her to be unique, but she's still absolutely adorable, and I'm so excited to play with her, and especially just get back to a Let's Play and be able to share gameplay with you guys because I miss posting on my channel. Just recording a couple of videos here and there within the past like few months has made me like so happy to be back to this. I really have missed it and I've loved playing The Sims recently. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this voiceover now, though, guys. If you're excited for this Let's Play, comment down below your thoughts and maybe what you guys would like to see. Let me know. Honestly, I will take everything into consideration. Like I said, leave your Sims on the gallery. I'd love to include them in my game. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Sims for fun. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.